Welcome back to CARAHCAST, the podcast from Carasoft, the trusted government IT solutions provider. Subscribe to get the latest technology updates in the public sector. I'm Corey Baumgartner, your host from the Carasoft production team. On behalf of Entrust, we would like to welcome you to today's podcast, focused around SSL and TLS certificate management. Jen Racine, Digital Security Consultant, and Andrew Sheedy, Global Center of Excellence PKI of Entrust, will discuss what the new government mark certificates are and why every agency needs them, how easy it is to manage your digital certificates inventory within a single dashboard, how to automate certificate management and ensure compliance, and the latest developments in expiry tracking, alerts and notifications, and lowering the cost of ownership by as much as 50%.
Thanks everyone for joining today. Our topic du jour is why TLS SSL certificate management matters in 2023. And our group online today is the public sector. My name is Jen Racine, and within the sales group here at Entrust, I'm part of the Global Center of Excellence. I've been with Entrust since 2014, always with the new business and the acquisition side of the house, dealing primarily in strategic and key accounts. As a COE and a subject matter expert, part of my role is to help enable customers, prospects, channel partners, and sales team members on our ECS solutions, our public digital certificates offerings. Andrew?
Thanks, Jen. My name is Andrew Sheedy. I'm also with the Entrust Global Center of Excellence. I specialize in our PKI non-public offerings, so our certificate lifecycle management and private PKI products. I've been in the PKI and ICAM space for about 20 years. I've been at Entrust for 3 of those and work on the same team as Jen, supporting our enterprise and public sector sales teams.
On deck for discussion today will be why certificate management matters in 2023, as promised, specific to the public TLS SSL market. We'll talk about the latest public certificate type available to the public sector, how centralizing to a platform allowing for compliance and automation is important, and touch on why you will need commercial flexibility going forward.
For those of you who don't know who Entrust is, I'll just give you a little bit of a brief on us as a company. So we're nearly $1 billion in revenue. Our main US headquarters is outside of Minneapolis. We have a large Canadian contingent as well, based in Ottawa. Worldwide, we're about 2,800 colleagues. We've been around for about 50 years. We've been in the PKI space specifically for about 25 years. Overall, we're a pretty significant player in the worldwide identity management and credentialing space. Just some other stats. We have been around, as I said earlier, for about 25 years in the PKI space specifically. I think we're probably one of the original providers of commercial CA software. When you partner with Entrust, what you're partnering with is our longevity and our commitment to the space. We're not a flash in the pan. We've been around for a while. We invest heavily in the technology that we bring to market. Last year alone was $100 million spend in R&D. We're very, very active in the national security space, in the civilian U.S. federal government, but also internationally for passport and national ID solutions. Not that this is a federally specific presentation, but to give you some idea of our commitment to the space and how we're regarded with public sector customers. Those of you who are familiar with the U.S. federal PIV card should know that it's most likely that you are carrying, if you are in the civilian federal executive branch, that you're carrying a PIV card that most likely has certificates that have been issued by an Entrust CA. We've been involved in this space since the very beginnings of HSPD 12, so that was back in 2004. We continue to evolve our products in accordance with the relevant specifications. We have a broad portfolio of customers: federal law enforcement, the citizen services, the diplomatic corps, the U.S. financial services agencies as well. So very, very well established. And one of the offerings that we offer to our federal customers is a managed PKI that is part of the Federal Shared Service Provider Program. As such, we are given an authority to operate an ATO inside of our Entrust managed data centers, whereby we issue certificates that chain up to the common policy route and are cross-certified with the Federal Bridge Certificate Authority.